This is absolutely hilarious and poetic irony at its finest. Joy Reid was just fired today by MSNBC, and her show was completely axed, completely nuked by MSNBC. And now she is having a complete and total meltdown today because of this. She is absolutely losing it on this video that we're going to be checking out here today. It's all just hilarious. Variety reported that Reid's final episode is set to air in the last week of February. I mean, Joy Reid has said some of the most insane crap in the entire mainstream media conglomerate over the past few years. Some of the crap that she has said, especially after the attempt on Trump's life last year during the Pennsylvania rally, is just completely insane. This was just a sampling of some of the crazy stuff that she said during that period.
Donald Trump is an elderly man who, for whatever reason, was given 9 seconds to take a iconic photo op during an active situation.
Donald Trump is being held to account by the very multicultural, multiracial democracy that he's trying to dismantle. And for me, there's something poetic and actually wonderful about that. It says something good about our country that we're still capable of having that happen. Go DEI. My DEIs are bringing it home on today.
Go DEI. How's that working out for you now, Joy Reid? But then all of this brings us to this absolutely sweet, delicious moment where the poetic irony is just so delicious. I cannot believe that we are living in this timeline where we are getting this type of hilarious content. We have this clip of her having a complete and total meltdown today over her show being axed by MSNBC.
There's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like...
And that leads us, of course, to the epic showdown today, where we have Joy Reid having a complete and total meltdown. Make sure that you grab the popcorn, because this one is a doozy.
My show had value, and that... I'm sorry.
Trashing Trump had so much value. Go DEI.
That what I was doing had value. Had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And
so much value that people didn't want to watch the show, to the point where MSNBC axed her show. So much value, guys.
This is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you. Where I land is that...
Who is that simp? Who is that simp?
That the moment that of guilt that I felt, that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young...
You went hard, all right, but you also went stupid. You have been called out and exposed multiple times for being nothing more than a liar and a fraud and a hack. So yeah, you went hard though. You went really hard.
When we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted, and not just Black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to...
We're not talking about just any immigrants. We're talking about illegal immigrants. That is where the problem is. Anybody knows this, because if you're coming into the country illegally, you are already a criminal when you're coming into the country. So, oh my gosh. But these leftists are constantly disingenuous about this entire issue, because that of course is the narrative that they are running.
To make a life, and defended them. Or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues. And yes.
The most hilarious part about this is that everything that she just said right there is based on lies, based on BS, and is the exact reason for why she is getting axed. She just completely laid out her track record for what has led her to this point where she is getting fired. She really thought that all of what she just said right there was a vindication, but really it was all just a condemnation.
I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And I'm a church girl too. And Those are the things that I was taught were of God.
You know that one of the 10 commandments is to, you know, not bear false witness against your neighbor, something that you do constantly about conservatives and Republicans and Trump and everything else. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Joy Reid, you have a lot of repentance to do.
I'm just proud of my show.
Yeah, well, your show is gone, Joy Reid. It is over. Guys, this is the end of Joy Reid on MSNBC and all of the nonsense, all of the crap that she has spewed over the years. It is absolutely hilarious. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about this hilarious meltdown coming from Joy Reid? Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.